Check, 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 check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Video games in the building. You know what it is. Woo. Okay. You know what it is. This is Video Games TV. This is episode 16. Episode 16, Video Games TV. And this is CIA. This is CE Intelligent Agendas. All right. And you can see we're going to be talking about transfer rumors for the most part. I think this upcoming week, all right, as of the recording, as of today, it's July 9th. I think this week, the week that we're going into, there's going to be a lot of confirmed signings, a lot of confirmed signings. But before I do all of that, first things first, my peoples come first. And my peoples before me, my peoples with me, my peoples in the chat, and everyone that's subscribing, thank you. The numbers, thank you for every little bit helps. The likes, the subs has been tremendous. And the comments. You missed the show, but you hit me up in the comments. I enjoy it. I always like interacting, and I get to talk about things that may not have gotten discussed on the show. So we got to do this right. You know, every week I gotta shout out the first. You know, the one that was like there showing the love early. Today's show. Who showed some love early on today's show? Let me see who that might be. In the building, Ethan, first to show some love. He goes, play Gomez left wing. Okay, I see what you're doing, Ethan. I see what you're doing. All right. Now, if you don't know, now you know. After today's show, and today's show is going to be a short, concise one. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be real. Today's going to be a short, concise show because following this show, and I probably should have the details, but following this show, it's going to go right into a match of yours truly, Vader Games, Vader for short, going up against the Mancunian Way, Martin, on PlayStation FIFA. It's going to be the head-to-head match that's been talked about for several weeks now. I don't know what to expect. Apparently, Martin has caught a few of my old Twitches, so I think he's familiar with my game, but it's going to be good. I think we should be able to maybe we'll do best of three. Bragging rights until we play again, but there will be the showdown of me, Vader, versus Martin, the Mancunian Way, and it's gonna be good. I haven't been on the sticks like that. I haven't been gaming like that, but it doesn't go away. You know what I mean? It doesn't go away. I played in the IEGA. I mean, that league is fierce. If you ever see Edison in the comments, hit him up, ask him about it. It was a battle. But Ethan, I don't know if I'm going to play Gomez at left wing. I'll be honest with you. I haven't tested that out. I do have him on as one of my subs. I do have him making the subs. Cole is one of my subs as well, but I don't start him. Andrew in the building. He goes, yo, big up, Vader. Thank you, Andrew. Big up to you too, my guy. What's he got to say? He goes, Vader, what you saying? Run it back. I need more cups this time. Listen, Andrew, this is going to be the most difficult season that we've ever faced since being in Division 1 and 2. This is going to be the most difficult season in terms of being at it at this level. Okay? Being at it at this level. It's going to be difficult. And I'm hoping that not only are the players prepared, the manager, but the staff, and I'm pointing to you. I'm pointing to all of you. I hope we are all prepared. We need to be prepared for this. This season is going to be tough. And the reason why is like, look at this. Look at what I put. Look, the thumbnail said it all. Arsenal in particular, they're the most aggressive in this transfer window, right? And because of what we happen to do, say it proud, three-peat treble winners. Because we did a three-peat treble, best believe every rival has got a target on us. They've got a target on us, and you can see how they're moving in this transfer window. I'm going to get into it with a little more detail because, you know, this is review preview show, but I'm gonna focus more on the transfer window. And again, I'm gonna keep this short and sweet because this is gonna lead right in. So 10 p.m. UK time, 10 p.m. UK time ish. I will be battling Martin on Twitch, and I'm gonna make sure I post my Twitch channel later in the show so you guys don't miss it. Zane in the building. Zane goes, I'm on my holidays now, so catch Vader on time. Okay. All right, Zane. All right. You didn't have to catch me on the replay. You're live. I like that. I have been messing around with the time, unfortunately. It's summer, summer schedules, summer holidays over here, managing things, kids, wife, you work, not all in that priority, but in that order. But it's been difficult. So this has been 9 p.m. has been the CIA time slot on Sundays, and I want to keep that the same. Daniel in the building. He goes, big up, Blue Heart. I see that. I would smoke all of you. Daniel, why are you doing this? Daniel, why are you doing this? All right. I appreciate the trash talking. I appreciate it. But unless you're holding the controller, what you saying though, Daniel? Unless you're holding a controller or you're posting some clips of you in game, what am I gonna say, man? It's all just talk right now. Dre goes, need to get Gvardiol in soonest. Let him gel. Mind you, history has shown City doesn't publicize every target. I reckon there's more behind the scenes. Dre, the rumors have been so heavy with this one. I would be surprised if we didn't get him. Now I know there's there's managing the price because RB Leipzig want this to be a record signing for them. And again, we're going to be fiscally responsible, right? We're gonna be right within the numbers. We turned away from Declan Rice because 105 for Rice, it's crazy, right? So I think this one's locked up. Daniel goes, Vader, we love the number 3. Hashtag Treble. I love the number 3. And now we're flirting with the number 4. Although this transfer window's not closed yet, but we're flirting with this number 4. It's exciting. I see Trouble Father in the background. I'm gonna bring him to the mix shortly. Just get through a couple more comments. Daniel goes, it's not difficult, just one game at a time. You're right. The pursuit of what we need to do this season does need to be one game at a time. I'm just hoping that the fans, to a certain degree, I hope the fans don't take too much of a nonchalant approach. Like we had such a great season, anything can happen. I hope they don't do that, and then I hope they also don't have crazy expectations to maybe expect an invincible season or something like that. You know what I mean? I just want them to continue to push the players along and just be level, just be balanced with it. Dre P. Can't win every year, but what I would like to see is City maintain high levels. It's not going to be easy after the high from winning a treble, but need to have that mental reset. Yeah, I'm complete agreement. We can't win all the time. And again, the way these teams are upping their power, increasing their player personnel, right? In particular, you look at Arsenal, and Arsenal is going to be a heavy focus because I believe, and tell me if you disagree in the comments, I think Arsenal are showing the most aggressiveness. They're showing the biggest want to win this league, the way they are getting players this year. The way they've gone out and gotten players and how they had, and the season that they had, you got to give it to Arsenal. You got to give it to them with how they're moving. They're definitely they're doing their best to say, listen, last year was not a blip. Last year was not a fluke. We're going to be here. You thought us taking points off Liverpool, Chelsea, and United those are one-offs. The way they're moving right now, big threat. Daniel goes, I'm not talking trash. Sorry, I'm not trash talking. All right. All right, we're gonna have to exchange details. You know, um, my PSN is real simple. It's real simple. It's Vader. All right, it's Vader. Um, so we can make it happen, man. I know time zones are a little crazy. I'm playing Martin, and then after Martin, I do have to jet. I got to scoop up the kids. But we'll have other nights to game, Daniel. We will have other nights to game. And I see Treble Father's back in the building. Let me bring him into the mix. Martin, how are you? Welcome to the show.
Good evening. Sorry, I was having audio issues.
Yeah, no, the app's been a little wonky. I don't know what's been going on lately. But no, glad you're back.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. It's gonna be a nice short and sweet show. I'm gonna wrap this up at 10 p.m. Daniel heard me talk about what's following this show after we discussed a little bit of the transfers. And he's talking trash already. Daniel's saying he would deal with both of us easily with regards to his FIFA game. So we'll have to see that at another time, but I appreciate the trash talk. Andrew, yeah, to be honest, it's going to be relentless because I think it's Liverpool and they push us all the way. I think it's the way Liverpool are moving through this transfer window. And let's not forget how they moved last season. They focused on the attack last season. Looks like this season there's an emphasis on their midfield and I think another defender. They're going to be back because you know they were frustrated watching us pursue and get a trouble when they were pursuing a quad just the season before that. And Liverpool, the way they're spending, are dangerous. Daniel, that new away kit. Yo, you know what? There's mixed feelings on this away kit, Daniel. But
Pass me a single kit.
I think if you saw it in person, it would look good.
Oh, it's awful. I'm sorry for anyone who loves it. It is awful.
It's not like a pure white. It's like an off-white.
It's like it's been in the washing machine a bit too long.
Yeah.
Now the other kit is fire. See, this is the thing. Others will hate the other kit.
The other kit's good, but I need to. Did you see the socks with it? Were they black socks?
Yeah. I think the black socks. Or the turquoise. Or they wouldn't do turquoise. See, I like it because I like the electricity bit going through it.
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah.
And I saw it live. There was some, you can get these dodgy copies from Japan, China, wherever.
Yeah.
You can get them like 6 months earlier.
Yeah.
Some were wearing them at the Chelsea game. and it looked really fire. And I'm like, I want that. But
Okay.
the away one, tell you what, I was a bit peeved off the other day as well. I got on Saturday, went down to the store to see the trophies, and then you had to go on the tour to see the trophies, which that was a bit naughty.
Why?
Because they advertised it that come down to the store on Saturday, wherever it was, you get to see the trophies.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you had to go on the tour.
And how long was the tour?
I didn't go on it. The tour's it's about 25 quid a person. So it's not a cheap do.
Yeah, that's true. I see that. I see that. Okay.
It wasn't like it was in the last, because the one that's in our local shopping centre here, the Arndale, they were just up and you had to queue. But I think they were giving out numbers and everything.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I said, but on kits, it's all opinions on kits.
Yeah.
I tell you what I do like though, it's back, they're showing the Manchester history again, because like the away kit is showing the brickwork.
Yeah, and I like
Manchester.
Yeah, I like the quality of it, and I think they've also put like a print. There's a print on the inside at the collar, no? Where they show the stadium.
Well, that's what I love about Puma. Puma really thought about not just Manchester City, but the city of Manchester in every kit that they've done. Whether it's the Hacienda nightclub, which, or whether it's Castlefield or whatever it is, they've really thought about Manchester as a city, which is nice as well.
I'm liking it. M1, M11 3FF. Yeah, is on the inside. Yeah, I can't believe 20 years. It's crazy. Let me quickly go to these comments as well. Dre P goes, I think Arsenal's greatest asset is Arteta. Closest thing to Pep in the Prem. Liverpool with Klopp tend to roar back after dropping off a season. Yeah. Liverpool. This is what I'm expecting. I'm looking out for. I shouldn't say I'm expecting. The way Liverpool were so aggressive after they fell 1 point short to us. They won Champions League, and they ended up falling 1 point short to us, and then they came out like gangbusters, like roaring the next season. That's what I'm going to be looking out for Arsenal, right? Like they had such a blistering start. They obviously fell off. I'm going to be looking to see whether they can look to replicate in terms of being consistently good the following season. I don't expect them to win 24 out of 25 games or anything like that. But I do expect Arsenal to do that. Listen, Martin.
I'm not sure if they have improved though.
What?
No, I'm on me.
But they have. Okay. We're gonna do this. And I'm gonna get to the comments. Dre P, good looking out. Sean C goes, good evening, Blues. Daniel goes, when will we release the new away kit? I need it. See, Daniel wants it. We'll talk about that because
that'll probably be August.
I want to see it in person as well because I like seeing the kits. Yeah, I can already see the snickering or hear my boys clowning me with the jokes. But I need to see the kit, shorts, and socks. I need to see the combo because it looks different.
Oh, you're not a full kit, you know what? Are you?
No,
you're
I'm not
full
wearing
kit, you
it.
know what?
No, I'm not wearing the full kit, but I can appreciate how it looks, the whole combination.
So you never know. Vader's going to turn up at the Etihad in a full kit, shorts, scarf, half and half scarf, little flag. He's going to be like He's going to be like one of these 12-year-old fanboys.
I'm gonna have it all. I'm gonna have it all. No, but let's talk about this because Arsenal, they lost.
Xhaka's gone.
Granted,
Partey's probably going to go.
But he hasn't left yet. So they lost Granit Xhaka and they got Kai Havertz. Like I don't see that as a major loss. I don't see that as a major loss. But the fact that they've gotten Rice, we'll see whether they get rid of Partey. But if they have Rice and keep Partey, they're definitely stronger. I know Rice needs to be formally announced. I think that happens this week. I know Timber acquired again. That needs to be formally announced as well. But they're rumored to also go after, or they're interested in Lavia, right? They're interested in. Oh, there's another one I'm missing here.
Well, they were talking about Mbappe the other week.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go to that extremes, but they're still looking to do some business, and I think with how if they just keep their original 11 or the squad that they had last season healthy, they're going to be dangerous.
See, what I mean by it is, now I can only go off an Arsenal fan's perspective. Mm-hmm. For 6 months, we were all told Thomas Partey was head and shoulders above Rodri. Thomas Partey was their number one guy. Thomas Partey was the best CDM in the country.
Yeah, we can't listen to Arsenal fans, but yeah.
And now Rice has turned up. They want to ditch him out the door quicker than anything. They want to absolutely ditch him. So, in essence, he really wasn't the best CDM last season. You're telling lies. Now,
whatever player plays for them is the best. That's
exactly. Kai Havertz, where does he play? Is my question. Mm-hmm. And I always look at it of the players that somebody else are buying. Am I jealous of them buying? Am I going, oh, and I liked him at City? And that's just my personal point of view.
Okay.
Kai Havertz doesn't rock my boat. I'm not sat there going, I'm scared of Kai Havertz in any way, shape, or form. Because they've got Martin Odegaard, which is by far a superior choice.
Yeah.
far the superior
But I
choice.
think it's more of a depth thing. When I look at it from a depth standpoint.
But they're selling.
They haven't sold anyone yet.
Because this was something I was watching something on AFTV, and that's what they were saying. They were like, it's not like they're buying 4 or 5; they're going to sell 3 or 4 at the same time because they've still got a balanced books.
Yeah.
If you think about it, back at the other way, and so if it was for squad depth, I'd agree. But it's like they're looking at selling a few. Xhaka's gone out the door. Now, if you'd have had a midfield of Xhaka, Kai Havertz, Odegaard, Partey, Rice, now that's quite a formidable midfield. You're looking at that's a decent squad and everything else. They've got backup there. But you're selling your backup. So they're still sort of right back to where they were last season, to where they haven't got any superior backup, if that makes sense. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they're sort of one in, one out. They're not buying to improve the first 11 and then they've got a quality backup. They're selling their backups, if that makes sense. It's, to me, Liverpool are not doing that. Liverpool have let 2 or 3 go, but like McAllister, I looked at McAllister and I thought, that's a damn good signing.
Yeah, that is a good signing. But I'm looking across the landscape here, and I see, Arsenal players have come in, or 1 player in, 1 player out. Or 1 player out officially, 1 player in officially in Kai Havertz. We'll see when the announcement is for Rice and for Timber. Now, when we look at Liverpool, they got McAllister, and they also, I need to practice his name in the mirror because I always butcher it.
Zabozlai,
or Zabozlai, whatever. I'm gonna learn your name, no disrespect. But so those are 2 players now at Liverpool. And Liverpool are probably, it's rumored that Thiago's leaving. There's rumored that
I thought they were keeping Thiago.
Keita's leaving.
Keita's gone. Yeah, Keita's gone. He's
exactly for Firmino. So it's when we look at all the clubs, there's ins and outs. So I'm just looking at the aggressiveness right now and how Arsenal had that obviously record transfer with Rice. I gotta make note because if we just go off of last season, the team that was most threatening was Arsenal. So I'm gonna give it to them real quick. Let me say this. Zane goes first. Marvin, yes to your question. The FIFA game is happening today after this show in less than 25 minutes. It is happening today. Zane.
When I get home and set up, sorry. I'm not far from home. I'm only 10 minutes away.
No worries. Yeah, no rush. Zane goes, Vader and Martin. Who would you prefer your academy boy Lavia go to, Arsenal or Liverpool? Don't make me pick.
See, that's I look at Lavia
for the sake of the player or for the betterment of us, like the less threatening for us.
I'm not scared of Lavia.
What? I'd rather Lavia go to Arsenal than Liverpool. For 2 reasons. I think if he goes to Liverpool, he's going to get run to death. Like Fabinho, I think, lost 3 of his career years because he played for Liverpool. I don't want that for Lavia.
True. Good point.
And then when I also say that, I think because of how Klopp would work the heck out of him, I think Lavia would be less threatening at Arsenal, so I'd rather him go to Arsenal.
If Lavia was so good, we would have brought him back.
No, don't look at it that way. He is so good, but he is so good because many teams, United, Arsenal, and Liverpool, all want him. They all want him. But when we compare that to what we have right now with Rodri and Phillips, we can see it's not, we need to bring them back. Because all of them have older DMs than we do.
But that's the thing, mate. When you look at a team right now, I think a little bit of panic is across the fans is, like you just said, you said it a minute ago, aggressiveness. Because a lot of other teams are being aggressive earlier, and we're not so much. We're sort of taking our time, enjoying, enjoying a cocktail or two, sat on a beach, relaxing, waiting to make our move. It's like a game of chess. Everyone's gone out and they've gone early. Bang, 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 bang. And some fans are like, why aren't we doing that? You got to remember, they're all trying to get to us.
Yeah.
If City then go and buy somebody else, they are going to be good enough to come into our 11. I'm talking first team now, not, coming away from the thing. So that will push us further ahead then.
Right.
They are forever underneath us trying to close that gap down. They're trying to close that gap constantly.
Right.
But to me, I don't think that gap will ever get closed until Pep Guardiola's not here anymore. That's when the gap may then close up.
No.
Because think about it this way.
Okay.
We're the team, and you look at our team and you think, where can we improve other than midfield? What we're about to. And by the way, everyone needs to relax on Gabardio. That is happening. That is going to happen.
Hey,
RB Leipzig. No, but RB Leipzig are buying replacements. They've just agreed a fee of 35 million quid for a centre back today.
Yeah.
So they're already spending money.
They're already spending money, but it doesn't mean that he's coming to us.
Of course. It's basically Gabardio will be it.
Okay.
If you're a rival, you're sat there, you're Arteta and you're Klopp.
Yeah.
And you go, that was a wild defence. I'm trying to catch this City team. Oh, they've just spent 90 million on Josko Gabardio, the best up-and-coming centre-back in the world.
Yeah.
Right, what do we do now? But Arsenal bought Timber.
Yeah.
Do you see what I mean? There's levels to this game. City aren't going out buying a Timber. We're going out buying Josko Gabardio. If Bernardo goes, we'll look at a Valverde. We'll look at someone in that ilk. There are levels to this game, is what I'm saying. If City will just go out, I promise you now, by the end of this window, City will go out and go smack.
You're sounding very A-word right now.
No. I'm not. I'm not trying to be arrogant. I'm not. What I'm saying is that everyone else is trying to catch up. Yeah. They're all trying to. I've already said I think next season will be the most competitive league it will ever be.
Yeah,
because everyone's chasing each other.
And this is already the most competitive transfer window, though. Like, because we're seeing spending from everyone. And I get what you're saying. Like, not everyone's going after the same, I guess, quality in terms of targets. But
it's like the formation beta. Everyone now is trying to copy Pep. Yeah, they're all trying to do this invertedness. Pep will just go, all right, well, I'll change the game again.
Yeah.
There's always an answer to it. There's always an answer to that. Mm-hmm. So I'm not saying Arsenal won't improve. Rice, I think, is a quality player. I think Kai Havertz is decent. Do I think he's a game changer? No, I don't. That's just my personal opinion on Kai Havertz. Timber, I only saw bits of him at Ajax.
Yeah.
Only saw little bits of him at Ajax. We don't know how he will adapt. Other than that, Arsenal spent best part of 200 million?
Yeah.
And the Solskjaer party's about to go out the door, it looks like.
No, we're not not doing any of the speculating stuff. I'm gonna leave it right there.
But what I'm saying is they're right back to where they were, is what I'm saying. If that happens, they're right back to where they were.
I agree with
you. Liverpool, I see because what they've done is they're not letting first teamers go. Partey and Xhaka were Arsenal's first team. So they've improved their 11. Liverpool have let Keita go, who didn't really play.
I agree, but if Thiago does go, because I've heard strong rumors that he's going. If he does go, that's a huge blow to them. They want to argue. Many of their fan base want to argue that he wasn't healthy enough. The same way Arsenal fans talk about Partey, he wasn't healthy enough. But at the same time, to lose that quality of player, I think would be a disruption to Liverpool. So we'll continue to discuss this with regards to Arsenal, Liverpool, United. We even probably to a slower degree, going under the radar. But Chelsea are still acquiring players as well as getting rid of players. So
can I throw an extra team in there who I think may seriously going under the radar?
Yeah, go ahead.
Villa. I think they've recruited very, very clever, and they've bought some good players.
So right now, I think they released a few players. I think they released 3 or 4 players. Actually, let me try to look it up.
I think they've got Tielemans in, which is actually on a free,
and Richards,
and they bought this Pau Torres from Villarreal.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So Villa, I mean, like we said the other day, I think Villa have got, I think it was on Patrick's channel, Villa have got a billionaire owner that everyone forgets and no one talks about.
And Emery is he's a good coach.
Exactly. So I suppose I think it'll all come out in the wash. It will do. Chelsea, I think they've got a very good manager now. I do rate Poch. I rate Poch a lot. I think he's a very good manager. Whether he can get the best out of those players, I don't know.
We'll have to wait and see on that one.
That's the key. Newcastle, if you speak to Newcastle fans, they're winning the league.
Yeah, but you know what? I like that. I like that energy. I like that. I think they took a page out of Arsenal's book. Like let's talk about winning everything before we've actually done it.
I think they're getting a reality shock. They're getting a reality shock with Harvey Barnes because I think in their estimation, Harvey Barnes was a player that they got to help them to the Champions League, not when we're in the Champions League. Yeah. But that's where Newcastle are financial wise. They can't go out and buy 4 or 5 superstars. Yeah. They just can't do that yet. They will do. Down the road.
Let me get to this comment. To Dre P goes, Partey, I think, is key, and Timber is an upgrade to their backup defenders. Facts. I think City should have kept Lavia. It's a tough one. Balancing the number of players, him actually needing first team minutes, it would have been tough for him to keep him. I think us letting him go was the best thing for his career. And again, if we continue to have the sell back and buyback clauses, and we exercise them when we need to, based off of the players that we have at the team, I'm not too mad at that. Daniel goes, I need football back. It's boring. Daniel, preseason is about 2 weeks away. It's coming back. It's coming back.
I don't. I'm still waiting to go on holiday at this point.
Martin's still resting up. He's going to recharge that battery. Andrew goes, oh my gosh. He goes, Arsenal are in for a shocking because rivals getting better and Rice is the difference. It's going to be a shocking season, Andrew. The reason why is because I think, and I'm going to do this on a future show, we honestly need to take a proper look at the managers in this league. I think the managers in this league is why it's going to be so intriguing because there's going to be different approaches, different tactics applied. And I think there's a great carousel of managers that they have their own unique approaches and will make life difficult for the opponents that they have.
Is Andrew an Arsenal fan?
I don't believe so.
I thought he was. No, because I one day I want to chat to her. I want to know if an Arsenal fan why he's right better than Partey when 2 weeks ago Partey was the best CDM in the country. No, and that's a genuine question. I want to know that. And I've even seen Arsenal fans say that. Even Arsenal fans have said, I think Lee Gunner said it. Well, 2 weeks ago, Partey was the best CDM, and now he's saying Rice is. Make your mind up to which one is.
Yeah. No, that's Arsenal. Like the emphasizing that they've got the best player in what they've already claimed. They've been claiming that they have the best center back duo. I think they were doing that all last season. They were bragging about Partey being the best. They were arguing that Odegaard was better than KDB. Like we can't listen to Arsenal fans. Not with
do you know what Arsenal need to win this league?
What?
An out goal machine.
Ooh, those
That's what they need.
Those are rare.
Exactly. So if Arsenal got out and got an Osimhen from Napoli, then I'm going, right, now I'm concerned. Because Gabriel Jesus, as good as a player he is, will not win you a title because he won't score 30 goals.
Okay. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. Dre P goes, I think Havertz is a threat under Arteta. If it was Ten Hag, he wouldn't be worried. Ten Hag needs to prove himself. This season, nothing was proven to me last season. Ten Hag, I didn't grade him. I didn't rate him. Nothing. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give you this season. He's got to prove it to me. He's got to show me why.
Who's that? Ten Hag.
Yeah. He's got to show me why he talks the way he talks. Like, I need to see why he's got all this confidence about ending.
They bother me. They bother me. They're coming away from superstars. No, they are. They're actually. I think Ten Hag's getting the players he wants, rather than being gifted players.
Yeah, but he wants Mason Mount, and he wants. Who's another one he wants?
That guy from Fiorentina.
Actually, he wants João Felix, is what I saw recently.
What's he called at Fiorentina? The midfielder begins with A. Can't remember what's he called. Some armpit. I don't know. Is
that confirmed?
Yeah, they want him.
Oh no, I didn't see that.
Now, if you can get him, Mount, Casemiro, and Eriksen as backup, that's a decent midfield.
Yeah, and they got rid of De Gea, so they're
getting Onana.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. All right, let me be cognizant of this time. Daniel goes, did I say this yet? No, he goes, we are still the best team in the world, with or without Bernardo. Ooh, yeah, that's another thing. I'm not even going to talk Bernardo right now. And if we sell Bernardo, we will replace him. Foden will have a big season. Listen,
that B word is banned. I'm sick of that.
It's a tough combo. I'm not having that tonight. But we also need to be very careful because I've heard this from a few City fans. When a player leaves, we got Foden. Foden can't play everywhere. Foden can't be our right wing solution, our left wing solution. He can't be that guy for everywhere. So we gotta just have to be smart about it and replace wisely. Ethan.
Yep.
Villa will finish third. All right. Hey, this is a YouTube that's going to be recorded. We'll revisit this, Ethan. No doubt. Try to clip this up. He goes, Calvin Phillips will be better. I'm in agreement. Oh, I missed a lot of comments. Andrew, Lavia should go to Burnley, Brighton. No rivals. Been trash talking our club for years. Yeah. Not mad at that. Brighton, because they're kind of like on the come up, rather than him going to, I mean, we don't have control of this, but rather than him going to a Chelsea, United, or Arsenal, or Liverpool, yeah. Actually, I don't think Chelsea's in the mix because they have Enzo Fernandez. Ethan says, go Brighton. Yeah, have Lavia go to Brighton. Ray P in the building, he goes, brought him back how? Not sure what you mean there, Ray. Let me know. Ethan, yes, we are doing FIFA right after this show. Trust me, Martin just got to make his way home. And then I'm going to have to, I got to make sure my controller's charged up. Daniel goes, I love Lavia, but the hype around him is crazy. He is not ready. He was good for a team who got relegated. Lavia is good. He's got the skill set. He does obviously need to mature and need to get more experience. I can see why a lot of teams want to get him early. They want to get him and kind of groom him and take advantage rather than him being quote unquote established. But yeah, he's good. The hype's always overhyped, of course. Marvin, Chelsea didn't bring back KDB. Sometimes talents are more dominant are more dormant, Martin. Yeah, no. Sometimes it's a setup. It's a situation. It's like the combination of manager surrounding players on what gets the best out of a player. I'm with you. Dre P goes, I'm calm. Look at when Diaz and Ake Kanji came in towards the end of the window. The race is not for the swift. Yeah, we got to be patient. I don't think we need to be talked about in all of the rumors. I'm in agreement. I like how we move, even with regards to how we dealt with Rice. We saw Arsenal submit 2 bids. We submitted 1, tested the waters, and moved from there. We don't need to be making moves on everybody because agents are already dropping the Manchester City name with every target anyways. So we can be cool with that. Ethan, oh my gosh. Ethan goes, we will go unbeaten. That would be amazing, but I don't know, man. It's so competitive. Pep and City board are 5 steps ahead of rivals. That's true. That's true. You know what? If Laporte wasn't looking to go, if he didn't have such a difficult season last season, because I think he would have been in a rotation more, who knows whether we would have gone after Gavardiol. Who knows? Daniel goes, I feel like we say this every season, that the next season will be the most competitive league. You're probably right, Daniel. You're probably right, but it's because like every season is kind of like an evolution, so it should become more difficult. But I don't know if I would have. The only reason why I said that last season was because City were pursuing the 3-peat that we've never done before. And I think the reason why this season is going to be even more difficult than the previous seasons is because now we're going after a 4-peat that's never done before in the league, in the Premier League. And then we also see what the amount of spending that's happening with the rivals. But I hear you on that one. It's one of those things that kind of gets said often. Michael goes, brilliant stream, Vader mate. Please get the message out there about Vader channel, Vader Games TV channel if you're in the chat tonight. I appreciate it. If you guys are on any of the other social, I really just frequent around Twitter and YouTube. I need to set up a community. I need to hit certain numbers as well. But yeah, if you can spread the word, Facebook, any group chats that you're in, it's much appreciated. Much appreciated. Michael goes, I totally agree with Martin. It's not going to be a really tough season. Next, everyone wants to get better. Liverpool, yeah, it's true. Liverpool, Chelsea, Spurs, United. So it's going to be very competitive next season. It's gonna be. Because listen, on top of that, there's also every club not wanting a 4-peat on their head top. Every club, they don't want to be, whether it's this, very successful cycle for Liverpool, whether it's the resurgence of Arsenal, whether it's United 10 Hag era, no one, not any of them, want a 4-peat on their heads. So the motivation is gonna be fierce. Make sure I gotta get charged up in this offseason. Dre P goes, don't forget Newcastle. They're making moves. You're right. And they're gonna want to establish themselves as top 2, top 3. They ain't going anywhere type club. You're right. Andrew goes, if Laporte wants to stay and fight, he can. Remember, Stones wasn't playing for a while. Now he's undroppable. Stay and fight, and don't be Cancelo. It's a long season and team sport. I agree. If the players want to stay and fight,
Laporte doesn't want to do.
Yeah. No, I know. Oh man, I didn't realize how far behind I'm on these comments. I want to get to them because, as you know, tonight, never done before, you will see channel friends, the Mancunian Way, Vader Games TV, battling it out in probably a best of 3 head-to-head matchup. We're gonna actually
best of 5. Best of 5.
No,
give me a chance.
No,
you're a seasoned vet.
We'll do best of 3, and then we'll do it. We'll bring it back. We'll do it again because I think if we play 3 matches, that's probably going to be an hour of time, and I think we have to take those. So,
Ethan, hang on. Ethan, pay Laporte 500K. Wow. It's not money for Laporte, mate. It's game time. It's game time. It's not money.
Yeah.
It's game time.
Yeah.
And they're not spending 95 million quid for that.
No, I don't think he's getting that, Ethan. That's wishful thinking. Michael wants to say, sorry for not being on for a while, Vader, mate. I had a lot on with work and family issues, mate. But all good now, Vader, mate. All the best to you and yours, mate, from Dublin, Ireland. Thank you, Michael. Hopefully you saw my comment as well. All the best to your family. Hope everyone's doing well. I know there was some issues there, and no, glad to have you back. You've been in the comments even when you missed the live, so I appreciate it. Ray goes, Martin said if Lavia was good enough, we would have brought him back. How would we have done that? If the buyback isn't till next year, we'd have to be bidding like Liverpool. That's true.
No, the buyback is at a set fee for next season. City still have first refusal on him because the buyback the buyback is with Southampton. If he's leaving Southampton, then we would have had still we might not have got him at the 40 million fee set, but we still would have had first refusal on him. And the club looked at it, but they're not doing it. No,
I agree.
Because that means you would have had to have got rid of Calvin Phillips, and I don't think they wanted to give him another go.
Fair enough.
This is the problem.
Yeah.
I know you want to rush and get through the comments, so I apologise. This is the problem. Do you remember when I said about pre-season? I said you'll see players and everyone will go, "Oh, they played really well, keep them."
Mm-hmm.
You've seen it now with under 21s. So, like Gomez, for example, Gomez has had a blinder. So keep Gomez. Palmer's had a blinder. Keep Palmer.
Yeah.
It's a very difficult thing because people say move Gomez to the left wing. The problem is you've got Foden. Yes, will be the backup to KDB, but that doesn't mean when KDB plays, Foden should be on the bench.
Right.
So Foden's got to fit in somewhere.
Yeah.
But then you've got Jack on the left. So the trouble is with Gomez, he's got traffic in front of him in the form of Jack Grealish and Phil Foden. And then you've still got Alvarez, Bernardo, or whoever else can go there. So this is the problem. We're kind of stopped.
The thing that's going to be tough is everyone healthy, life's going to be difficult for Gomez.
Yes.
Depending on what the return is for KDB, I think there's a little more. There's obviously some wiggle room there. But it is interesting to see how good he was at that left wing. He was very good. He was very good.
Very direct, though.
Is he better than Grealish? No. He's a left-footed on that left wing, so there's different. He can do different things along that side. Maybe give a little more width, but yeah, I mean,
is he better than Jack? Is he better than Phil on that left? No. So then that's the problem. That's the problem. And then if you keep everyone, you won't have any room to sign anyone.
Yeah.
So it's two ways. It's what do we want? We can't just keep the same squad for 4 years and never improve.
I agree.
So players do have to go out and be sacrificed. And the sad thing is, we're not finding selling that easy at the moment. That's why Laporte's been dropped down from 60 million down to about 30 million because no one's willing to pay 60 million plus his wages. Yeah. Cancelo, nobody's offering money. They're only offering loan deals. And City are like, we don't want loan deals. Don't want to loan him. He's still got a 4-year deal. They want him gone.
It's not looking good for Cancelo at all. Let me say this. Sean C goes, Arsenal season will be over on October 7th when City beat them at the Emirates. Ooh. I did not circle any dates yet on the calendar. Sean C, thank you for that. I did not circle any dates, but that's going to be huge. Yeah, I haven't either.
I know when the derbies is. I did look for the derbies. I know when the derbies are.
Okay. Michael goes, Arsenal lost stupid games at the wrong time for going for the league, and we did the business. We did our business, man. We did it. They couldn't take the pressure, Vader and Martin. All the best to you and yours, lads. Thank you so much. Michael, I'm in total agreement. When it was official, when the pressure was firmly placed on Arsenal, now it's like go and win this league, right? They didn't have it. Whether it was the confidence, whether it was the trust, whether it was even the manager coming up with different tactics and being okay with possibly being criticized for changing things up to try to get a win. There's a lot that they tried to navigate. They're 1 year wiser, 1 season wiser. We'll see what this season's all about. Martin has his doubts on where they're going to be at.
I think they'll be top 4. No, I think they'll be top 4. But the trouble is, you've got Liverpool are going to come back. Chelsea are going to come back. Villa are going to want to be in the mix. Brighton are going to get strong. This is the problem. United. So everyone is going to get stronger, and everyone's now spending money. And if you notice, a lot of the money's been spent within the Premier League itself at the moment.
Yeah.
Getting a lot of Premier League.
And what I've noticed, a lot of the teams are shopping for the same ingredients, so it's making things very tense.
We're all after midfielders. We're all after a midfielder. Do you know the thing I'm really baffled about? Nobody in the Premier League's bidded for Bernardo. That's a really weird thing. You'd think somebody would have had a bite. Same with Laporte. Laporte's now obviously Tottenham had a go. He didn't want to go there.
Do you think because it's clear that it probably wouldn't be an accepted bid from, like? I just think
I think his agent's probably just said he wants out of England. Yeah. So there's no point in bidding Premier League because I want out of England is probably the only explanation to it. I never look at the league until February. I never look at league standings until February time. I just don't do it.
We will be dealing with league standings every week on CIA because we're going to do a preview show, and we're going to look to do that every week. I want to confirm. I want to set time slot so that you guys can have that expectation. We can maybe manage things better within our work, family life, and we can do this. So it's been a great experiment this year. We're episode 16. CIA's typically been Sundays at 9. I'm going to do my best to have that consistent. I'm going to continue to kind of tweet with regards to transfer windows. So hopefully you follow me. Let me make sure I get my Twitch channel here. So I'm going to post this in the comments.
Oh, are we going on Twitch?
I'll be on Twitch. Yeah, I don't have because I never set up my gaming to be on YouTube. I didn't do that.
No, it's fine. It's because I'll talk to you through the controller, so it's not a
They'll be able to hear us. I'll set it up so they can still hear us talk to each other.
Veta's probably going to owe me about 10-0.
Nah, man, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh. All right, my bad. Didn't mean to do that.
I'll tell you what. I will say before you shoot.
Yeah.
I think our start's quite hard. I'm a bit nervous on our first
I don't like it either. I don't like
our
it either. Our
first 3 I don't like, but hey ho, we go with what we got. But because we've got two of the promoted teams out the chute.
Yeah.
Which I never like. And we've got Newcastle. It's like, okay.
It's gonna be tough, man. And although I didn't go as far as to see, you know how last season we had a lot of away games early, and like the second half of the season we were hosting more. I didn't go so far to look that up, but I'm gonna have to do a proper breakdown of that.
Yeah, I mean, Burnley away is going to be hard because it's the first home game back. Yeah, they've got Trafford in net now, and I've seen some fans melt down over Trafford going and why. Well, did they want Edison kicked out? Did they want Edison gone? Is that what it was?
Yeah, I don't know.
This is what I was saying earlier. Yes, we all want to keep these boys, and it's great, but you've got to look at who's in front of them.
Yeah.
James Trafford sat there going, I've got Edison sat in front of me. What do I do? Well, that's the problem. And the kid wants to play, so same with anyone who leaves. I wish them all the best. It's nothing personal. It's just football.
Yeah,
It's just the way it is. It's not personal. It's not. I get some people's fan favourites. I've seen so many people melt down over James Trafford, like properly melt down over it, and I'm like, why? It's
I think
did you watch it at Bolton?
No, but because I think it's like there's a lot of the hopes that the talent will break through, and it's something that as a fan you can kind of brag about. But it's when you look at it from what's best for the player, what's best for the club, it's best that they have a career beyond us, and
but that should fill you with pride. Yeah. Should that fill you with pride? See a lot of whoever else going on. Like last night, James Trafford has got to England under 21s through coaching at Manchester City Football Club.
Yeah.
Take that as a win. Take that as a big thing. Yeah, he may not be where, and we may buy him back one day. You never know. Just fans need to relax. Not everyone's going to make it. Not everyone is going to make it, and that's just football.
He's right.
It's just the way it is.
Now, this is Vader Games TV, CIA, intelligent agendas. We don't do things silly, lazy, nothing repetitive. So week by week, we're going to be dealing with some of the agendas. Today was a transfer window. I just wanted to talk about the aggressiveness that I'm seeing from Arsenal. I do think that they're going to be a big threat. Obviously, Liverpool getting back to their form because they kind of go up and down, but this is going to be...
Who's your biggest threat? What you've seen so far...
What I've seen so far is Arsenal. What I've seen so far for me is Arsenal. It is Arsenal. Because of the season that they had, they're having this whole summer, or they had probably the last month of the season, not even that, maybe the last 3 weeks of the season, and they were obviously hugely disappointed, angry that they weren't able to win that league. It resulted in us getting a three-peat, which allowed us to then go on to win a treble. I think they're going to be hugely motivated. I think there's also going to be the aspect in their minds that if they were healthy, they win it. So I think how they're bolstering with new talent bodes well for them. Then we got Liverpool. They had a down season. They normally respond with an up season, but I give the edge to Arsenal right now based off of the transfer window. I'll see what other additions or subtractions happen, but right now, Arsenal's aggressiveness is why I think they're the biggest threat right now. But we're going to do this show every Sunday. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all in the comments. If you don't catch me live and you're watching this at a later time, hit that like button, comment, I'll respond, and go to my Twitch channel right now. It's simple. Just go into the Twitch platform, go into the search bar, type in Vader Games. You type in Vader Games, you'll see I guess you'll see my account. Follow it. I don't think I'm on subs only. Actually, maybe I am. No, I don't think I am. So you don't need to be a sub to comment. I'm going to do my best to respond to the comments while gaming. But I'll be live shortly. Maybe I'll get in a little practice before Martin gets all set up. But find me over there. And Martin, thanks for being on the show today. Much appreciated.
No worries. Anytime. I've just stuck something in the comments. Everyone spread the word about beta. Certainly needs it. Spread that word around.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Andrew.
Should be flying.
Hey, we'll get there. We'll get there. Andrew, thank you so much. True City fan. Man, the guy is putting work in that gym. If next time you tune into the channel, just for that alone, hit that like button. My guy, True City fan.
Hey,
Sean,
I want to know where Patrick's going. Is he going Liverpool or is he going Arsenal?
Ooh, let me ask you. True City fan, biggest threat right now, transfer window. Who would you say?
No, I meant Patrick. Have you seen Patrick? He looks like Larby now with that haircut. So he's going to Arsenal or Liverpool.
No, yeah. It looks like Patrick's training like he's got an audition. Like he's got to practice the debut to go to, the way he's put in that work. Oh, True City fan goes, Vader, you still dunking the FIFA?
No, it's tonight.
I'm not ducking anything, man. We playing tonight. Right now, right after this show.
Andrew, if you mean Wilson Esbrand, no, he'll be going back out on loan.
Yeah. Ooh, a true City fan believes that Liverpool is the biggest threat right now, transfer window.
Yeah, I'm with him.
Yeah. No, I see that. I see that. Not mad at that. All right. No ducking FIFA. Check out my Twitch channel, Vader Games. Just go on Twitch, type that in. I'm gonna set up. I'm gonna go live right now. I'm gonna go live right now. Over.
Give me 10, 15 minutes and I'm there, mate.
10, 15 minutes. You heard it there. So I'm gonna literally. Let me do this right now. I'm literally live on Twitch right now. I'm live on Twitch right now. I'm gonna shut down this show. Thank you all for supporting it. True City fan says send him the PlayStation PSN. Simple, Vader. Just type in Vader. But I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna find you. Or hit me up in the group chat, True City fan. But I'm gonna shut this down. Much appreciated. Vader Games TV, CIA episode 16. This three-peat trouble, the three-peat trouble winning season will and has all of the rivals powering up. They're all strengthening up. They don't want a four-peat on their heads. So it's going to be a tough one. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Vader Games, that was Martin the Mancuni Way. All details for his channel, True City Fans channel, go and support them, are in the description. Show some love. I'm Vader Games. We're out.